Hey there! Today we're talking about the first week of pregnancy. For every woman, pregnancy is both a joyous and testing journey from day one to delivery. Let's see some important signs of being pregnant, how the pregnancy develops, and some tips to ensure good health for the mom and the baby. Pregnancy detection and symptoms. The first week in any woman's pregnancy usually passes without her even realizing that she is pregnant for the most part. This is because when their menstrual cycles are late, they just assume that it is delayed by a few days rather than thinking that she might actually be pregnant. This assumption is strengthened by the fact that scientifically, a menstrual cycle has a variable property, meaning that it lasts for about 28 days on average, but it can vary from 24 days to 35 days as well. There may also be some symptoms like fatigue, loss of interest, mood swings, constant needs to urinate, etc., but most women tend to associate these with PMS instead of pregnancy. In the past, people even went as far as not considering women pregnant during the first week of pregnancy because in the process of getting pregnant, the egg leaves the ovary and moves into the fallopian tubes to encounter with the sperm to fertilize, which then moves through fallopian tubes into the uterus to get implanted. The fertilization only takes place in the second week. This is the reason why when a woman is curious testing in the first week, so many tests show a negative result indicating not pregnant. So it is a good idea to wait 2 to 3 days after a negative result and check again. A positive test indicating pregnant is, however, almost certainly correct. Developments in the baby and changes in the mother's body. There are no huge developments in the baby during the first week of insemination, except that the egg leaves the ovary and moves into the fallopian tubes. The actual conceiving happens only about 2 weeks after your period stops. Doctors still include this week into your pregnancy calendar in order to calculate the first day of your last monthly menstrual cycle. This day is usually related to the 9-month cycle or the 40 week, as known in the medical terms, and is crucial in predicting your expected due date. In the first week, the baby exists in the form of a blastocyte. This blastocyte then breaks down into 2 parts. The external part becomes the placenta, and the internal part becomes the embryo. If multiple eggs get released and fertilized, it could also give rise to multiple zygotes. Every zygote consists of 46 chromosomes acquired from both parents in equal numbers. These chromosomes contain genetic material that ultimately concludes a number of features for the baby, including its sex, hair color, facial structure, skin color, height, eye color, and many more. The first week shows hardly any physical changes in the mother's body. However, many changes start taking place internally, which are shown through common signs such as gas, constipation, tender breasts, fatigue, mood swings, morning sickness, and hormonal changes, among others. Note that these signs can differ in time of occurrence and intensity from woman to woman. Health tips for the first week. Even though the pregnancy takes its full flow after the second week, it is important to keep a check on what you do and eat in the first week as it can impact the progression of the rest of your pregnancy. If you are trying to get pregnant and keeping track of your morning basal body temperature, you will notice that in the first week itself, your temperature will remain higher beyond day 16 of your luteal phase or post-population. This, in most cases, is the first physiological sign that you are pregnant. This is the right time to visit your obstetrician and consult them regarding the adjustments you need to make to your eating and physical habits. If you were taking any medication prior to getting pregnant, it is also a good idea to ask the doctor if it is safe to continue, if they advise a change in dosage, or if you should completely quit. Right in the first week or even before conceiving, every woman needs to start taking important nutrients, vitamins, and minerals like folic acid as per the recommendation of their doctor, depending on their body and developmental requirements. You can either take them in the form of safe physician-prescribed supplements, or can start naturally including them in your diet through specific nutrient-rich foods and beverages. The natural method can even be started as soon as you start trying to get pregnant. However, before adding anything new to your diet, make sure that you check up with your doctor to see if they're healthy for you and the baby. As long as you take care of your diet, physical and mental health, along with regular doctor visits to ensure that everything is going well, you should have a perfectly happy and healthy pregnancy and a gorgeous, healthy baby at the end of it. For more information, subscribe to this channel and share the video with every woman who is expecting or trying to get pregnant.